Hey, Vape Fam. I'm Punisher coming to you this morning. Sorry, I'm a day late on my podcast, but things has been going about the same as normal up here, and so I wanted to jump on here and do my weekly broadcast and say what's up. Um, Mention a few things, talk about a few things, and we'll close it out. It should be a short one on today, so. The first thing I want to mention is our petition that's needing signatures before November the 26th. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting a little worried there first of the week when we still needed something like 2,000 signatures or something, and and for whatever reason, it's finally coming around now. We're down to needing 699 signatures before November the 26th. So, I want to take time to urge you, if you haven't already, to sign this petition, and also to spread the news to your vape stores and friends and family. Even if they're not vapors, they can still sign the petition and help us keep vaping, so we can keep moving on and keep the FDA from trying to mainstream everything to what it would seem like to me to help out big tobacco. So definitely do, if you get on there, petitions.whitehouse.gov and /petition, and then look for the one that says urge the FDA to rework the deeming regs so that the life-saving vapor products can remain on the market. So I definitely want to mention that and get people to sign up for that. Next, I want to take time to thank Cloud Chemistry Vapors and TGR Vapor to helping us, stay afloat here, to making these things possible. Our TV show, the podcast, the blogs, and all that good stuff. I want to thank them for helping us keep everything free and keep us working toward the same goal here. So, and that's to educate people and to get their product out there in the mainstream, so people will start trying it out, especially in this time and day, because there's a ton of people that make juice, and really it is an art form to it. Otherwise, you can get hold of some real nasty stuff. So both companies produce excellent juice that you can purchase, and with Cloud Chemistry Vapors, you can actually go on their website and customize your own. They'll mix it for you and send it to you. So I wanted to mention them. Something else that happened to me actually this morning. I got an email, and if I can pull it up real quick, I want to make everyone aware of this email, because I almost bought into it, but something just doesn't seem right to me. And I talked to the couple that vapes and discussed it with them, and they had actually gotten the exact same email. But supposedly I got an email that this company, from what best that I can gather, is in China, and it's from Frank at kimsun.com, kimsun.com, and they do have what it looks to be like a legit website. It does look professional, and he goes on to say, it says, "Dear Vape Vault," and our actual name is Vapors Vault, "I've left my message to you on Twitter, Instagram, for the issue of sending the STL Wolf free to you. If you do have the interest of this STL Wolf model of our sample that's sent to you and want to make a review. And it says, please reply me your phone number and address, and we would arrange our sendment. The reason I sort of got all weary about this email, and it is a fact, he did try to message me on Instagram, not Twitter, but Instagram, and he sent this email, and it's from a guy named Frank NIE, and he's a sales engineer. And what made me leery of it is the whole actual wording of the email itself. The English seems odd and awkward. The English itself is not professional looking, so it kind of made me weary, and I was about to reply and go ahead and give them a shot, but after discussing it with the couple that vapes and knowing that they got the exact same email, I decided to go and not pursue this interest. As much as I'd like to review it for him and probably use the device in a giveaway or something later on, it just isn't. Something seems a little off about it, and I'm not sure if there's a lot they can actually do with just my phone number and address, but it's better to be safe than sorry, so we're going to pass up on that one. The next thing I want to discuss is we did our second show this past Saturday, and we had 2 more winners of some TGR e-juice. No, we only had 2. No, we only had 2. Okay. Because I still got the 3rd bottle. Nobody won it. We do still have a bottle of pear left to give away for this Saturday. We should have some more TGR vapor juice to do giveaways with. So, you know, it's important that if you want to get your hands on some of this right now, to join us on that vapors.tv live, that ohm_punisher is actually the direct address, and have your chance to win a bottle of it. It's really good juice. I know Coffee, we had sent his out last week. He received it, and he's used it all up and did a review on it on Coffee Fuel. So if you're interested in that, Google Coffee Fuel, and you'll see the review he did on the snake venom. Excellent juice. And right now they only have a Facebook page, but we're going to talk to them and try to get them to go ahead and set up a website so people can reorder the juice from them. So do congratulate the winners this past Saturday. Remember, Saturday at 6:30, we're going to stick with that time because it seems to work a little bit better. I think we had 9 or 10 people in and out of the room, so that was really good. So we're going to talk to them and we're going to help him getting the website up. Alright, the next thing I want to discuss is a little bit of battery safety, and I know a lot of people has already commented or already know all about battery safety, but we have to keep learning every day and use common sense when we're building. So with that being said, I was watching a couple that vapes last night, and they had a gentleman on talking about, he's had people ask him about his builds and such, and comment on what they may have thought was the lack of battery safety, because, you know, when I first started building, and I do encourage all builders to do this, especially when you're new at it, is to learn Ohm's law. Get your calculator, build your builds per the battery amperage, and keep them around that, and use the vape for a while. This is especially if you're going to build your own, if you're going to sub ohm. You want to know that, and you want to feel how the mod feels in your hand. I know since I've started building my own coils, I was real big on Ohm's law. I understand it. I know how to calculate it. But as I've grown more into vaping, that it has a lot to do with feel. And when I build something, I'm about like the guest was last night on their show. I like to build down to 0.05. I even had one for 0.02. And it's important to understand that I understand Ohm's law, but a lot of it has to do with common sense when you start getting down that low. So if you're a seasoned vet and you want to build a little bit lower, you don't have to abide by that law. Be smart about it. If you're using a mechanical mod and you take 2 or 3 hits off of it and that mod's getting hot, well, if the mod's that hot, the battery's probably twice as hot, so put it down. Let it cool off, and make sure the second important thing to that is make sure you use good quality batteries, your Sonys, Samsungs, and eFest. I wouldn't really use an LG or any other battery in a mech mod that I've used to build that low. And like I said, just be smart about it, because before a mod goes off or a battery vents, it gets super hot. So you notice that mod's getting hot in your hand, put it down for a little while and let it cool off. If you're not comfortable doing that, by all means, use Ohm's law and keep it that way. But battery safety is all the calculation, and Ohm's law is good, but it's pointless if you're not using common sense. So do remember your battery safety and use your common sense when building. As far as hand checks today for me and the wife, I'm using my IPv3Li VR model. It's basically an IPv3Li with carbon fiber. It looks like stickers on it. Nothing else is special about it. It did come already programmed to 200 watts. So then I got the Hercules tank on top, and I'm actually out of cloud chemistry juice, but I do have snake venom in the tank. No, I got pear in the tank, and then I have my Manhattan mod with an Alliance RDA with a continuous 5-wrap 20 gauge dual build in that, with some cotton bacon and snake venom. So that's mine today, and the wife is using a SIG 150 temp control mod with the Hercules tank with snake venom in it as well. So that's our hand check for today. Also want to announce that we will be visiting Cloud Vapor shop up there in Pennsylvania. We've set some money aside. We're going to take a trip up there and view their facility and check out and meet the people and get to know them a little bit better on a personal level. And you can expect some shows at that time while we're up there, and some write-ups and such as well. So that's the update on that one. Not a whole lot else is going on. The emails have been pretty quiet. We've been paying real close attention to getting this petition signed. We're down to needing 611 signatures now, so we keep knocking huge chunks out of it. That's always a good thing. So for those of you that are interested in joining the TV show or my YouTube channel, I have swarms of social media outlets so you can get a hold of us here at Vapors Vault. The Facebook page is just search Vapors Vault, VAPORSVAULT. Should be a logo right there on the front profile picture. So you can hit us up there. You can hit us up at YouTube at Vapors Vault as well. Our live TV channel that we do the shows on is vapors.tv /_Punisher. You can link up there as well. Twitter and Instagram is _Punisher. So you can stay in touch with us. In the future, we're looking to do some more giveaways on Instagram and Facebook as well. So I do have a few juice reviews on my YouTube channel. I try to stick to the unique juices that we may review, and actually we probably are stepping further away from the juices now that we have a couple sponsors, because it would be counterproductive for us to be sponsored by two companies and we're trying to review, say, Cutwood or something like that, and it's counterproductive, and there's plenty of juice reviewers out there. So as far as mods review, we're going to continue to do mod reviews, wire reviews, cotton reviews. We're going to continue to do those until we do retrieve or get a sponsor for us as well in those arenas. So with that being said, we are looking for a mod sponsor to do comps with and such, wire sponsor as well, and that would probably round us out as far as a team. So that's the forefront on there. So you got many ways to connect with us, contact us, and we're also looking to get some special guests on the podcast and the live TV shows. We're in works with that as well. So it's moving along quite fast for us. So here at Vapors Vault, and like I said, there ain't a whole lot going on. You can connect with us, stay tuned with us, and chat with us. We do enjoy interacting on any of the social medias with our vape fam. And if you have the opportunity, give us a like. If you have any questions or you want to share an idea, feel free to do so as well. Sort of on an ending note, I do want to mention I was trying something with my smoke tank, and some people may have already done it successfully, but instead of running the coil, I guess it would be horizontally on the rebuildable deck, I wanted to try to do a vertical coil, a stovepipe coil, and the coil come out perfect. We did a 10 wrap, I think it was 24 gauge, mounted it, got the heat spots out of it. It heated up real nice. I even got a picture of it up on Instagram. Put a little cotton around it, and unfortunately I don't have nothing over 3 millimeters to wrap around, but I used the 3 millimeter and wrapped that around it and put it in there, fired up beautifully, put the cotton around it, put the cap on the deck, put it in the smoke tank, and it went all haywire. I did look, it did not short out anywhere, it wasn't touching anything it wasn't supposed to, but for whatever reason, it was like the airflow was choked off on it, and I put less cotton around it, and it helped it some, but yeah, it wasn't working at all as far as trying to build a vertical coil in it. So if anybody's ever built one with the vertical coil on a rebuildable deck, I'd love to see pictures of it, and share with me how you did it without the tank going all haywire. So alright, Vape Fam, that's all I got here today at Vapor's Vault. Stay tuned for later shows, and I'll try to get the next one out on time for you guys. But until then, vape on, Vape Fam.